What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would take you through what I eat in a day. And this varies a little bit from day to day, but for the most part I usually eat pretty similar foods every day. Right now it is 12:15. It's a little bit later than usual for me to have my first meal. Usually I have a small breakfast, but I got caught up working on some other stuff and I just didn't eat yet, so I'm gonna have my first meal of the day and I'll take you guys along for it and show you what I have. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I thought I would tell you guys a little bit about what I'm eating during the day, like what my macros are. I used to track macros and I tracked them for a very long time, and I got to the point where I was just getting tired of tracking everything I was eating and it got really tedious, and I'd done it for long enough at that point that I was fairly good at estimating macros. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I just kind of roughly estimate my macros. I have a rough goal of what I want to hit, and then I just estimate to get there. And so far it's working pretty well. I'm still losing weight, so as long as I'm losing weight, I'm going to continue doing this because it's a lot easier than tracking everything I eat, and I'm just enjoying it a lot more. Okay, so while we wait for that to heat up, I thought I would just break down kind of the macros that I'm estimating that to be. That is a pork tenderloin, and I would guess that there's probably about 35 to 40 grams of protein in the amount that I'm eating, and probably about 5 or 6 grams of fat. A lot of people don't actually realize this, but pork, especially pork loins and pork chops, are actually just as lean as chicken breasts. So it's a very lean cut of meat, and I know that some people for various reasons don't eat pork, but if you do, I would definitely recommend trying it out, checking it out. It's just a nice way to kind of mix things up and have something other than chicken for a change. Along with that, I'll also have some rice, probably about 70 or 80 grams of carbs worth of rice to go with it, and I put a little bit of that sauce that you saw me make on the pork, and I put a little bit of soy sauce on the rice, and that's my meal. Sometimes I'll also saute up a few big handfuls of spinach and just mix it in with the rice to get my vegetables in, but today I'm gonna have plenty of vegetables later in the day, so I'm not gonna be doing that for this meal. Oh yeah, also, my dad just got a new puppy pretty recently, about a month and a half ago, and look at him. Good boy. I really like these rice pouches just because they're so easy, but I also like the flavor and the texture of the rice in them a little bit better than rice that I cook in a rice cooker or on the stove or something. But they are a little bit more expensive, so just keep that in mind. you can still definitely eat really healthy on a budget. I would just buy a big bag of rice, cook a bunch of it at once, and then keep it in the fridge until you're ready to eat it, and then just heat it up in the microwave or something and you're ready to go. Like always, I'm staying really hydrated today. I drink about a gallon of water a day. I'm a little bit behind on water today, but that's okay because I tend to drink more water around meals anyway. So I like to drink water before my meals because it helps to fill me up and I'm not as hungry, and so I don't eat as much at a meal. And then during the meal I drink water just because I'm thirsty, and then after the meal I usually like to drink a pretty good amount of water just to help kind of fill me up a little bit more after the meal so I'm not hungry as soon as I otherwise would be.
I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go.
And there it is, the finished product. One thing I do want to say about this meal is you might notice that there's soy sauce in it and there's a lot of sodium in soy sauce. First of all, I use less sodium or low sodium soy sauce. And also, like I said, I drink a gallon of water a day and I work out and I sweat a lot, and so I tend to flush out a lot of sodium. And so I don't personally worry about my sodium intake that much, but if it's something that you worry about, then just be a little bit careful about how much soy sauce you use. Okay, I'm just having a quick snack. Just got some fresh blueberries, and that's gonna be it for right now. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'll probably have a yogurt or something in a little bit and then have dinner. So I'll update you guys when I eat something next. Oh, and also, by the way, really quickly, if you want to know the macros for this, I'd estimate there's probably about 30 grams of carbs worth of blueberries here, maybe 40 grams. But that's pushing it a little bit, so probably 35 grams of carbs in here. Okay, so I'm about to work out, and I thought I would show you guys my pre-workout meal. I think that pre-workout nutrition is something that's extremely important, and not enough people really take it seriously or pay much attention to it. But it can actually really improve the quality of your workouts, and it gives you just a lot more energy for your workouts then. So I'll show you what I'm having today. Okay, for my pre-workout meal, I'm gonna have one of these Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts. Here, I'll show you the nutrition facts. So in one of these, 9 grams of carbs, 12 grams of protein. And I'm gonna add roughly half a serving of this Nature Valley protein granola. I really like this stuff, and I really like this combination of the yogurt and the granola. So I'll show you the nutrition facts of the granola. Okay, so in one serving, 7 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs, 14 grams of protein. I'm gonna have about half a serving. Pre-workout nutrition is something that I can go into more detail about in its own separate video, because there really is a lot that you can talk about when it comes to what to eat before a workout. But in general, I like to try to eat something fairly small, fairly light, but something that has a decent amount of carbs, because carbs are what give you the energy for your workout. I also like to try to get in some protein. That's why I have yogurt and protein granola. And usually I try to eat my pre-workout meal about 30 to 45 minutes before my workout, but I'm actually in a little bit of a rush today, and I'm gonna go work out basically right after I eat this. So this is actually a little bit smaller of a meal than I would usually have, but I wanted to show you guys something that I do pretty often before a workout. One other really quick pre-workout tip is I like to try to drink a fair amount of water before my workout. So I like to drink at least half a gallon of water throughout the day before my workout, just because it helps to keep my energy levels stable and helps to give me energy for my workout, and also helps to keep me hydrated and just helps overall with the way I feel during my workout. Okay, so as you guys saw, for dinner I had steak and I had some mushrooms and onions with it. I had a salad and I also had a baked potato with it. Now that meal was fairly unusual for me to have. That's something I have very rarely. The steak is pretty high in fat, but also high in protein, which is good. The potato, obviously high in carbs, but that's okay. I don't stay away from carbs at all. I'm not very shy about carbs. I've gone through a period where I was very extreme about eating low carbs, but I'm not anymore. And then the salad is just a salad, vegetables, mushrooms and onions, vegetables. So pretty well-rounded meal, just high in fat, that's really it. And again, that's not something I have very often. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. If I have anything else, it'll probably be like a banana or some sort of fruit later in the evening, but I'm not even sure I'm gonna have that. So that's my day of eating. Again, the dinner was really the only thing that I don't normally have, but other than that, it was pretty accurate, and usually I have breakfast, so today I didn't have breakfast, which kind of makes up for the extra calories from dinner. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can take something away from it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.